Next tip, don't spoil your shorts in your title. Unless your short is about something so outrageous that even if people knew what it was, they would have to kind of see it to believe it. Try not to spoil your short in your title, because then there's no reason for your viewers to actually watch your short. Instead, you could change this title to something more like this, that is highly related, promise or value proposition of why they should watch this short, but doesn't fully give away exactly what it is. It still requires them to actually watch the short. Next tip, a bunch of YouTubers, including Mr. Beast, did a huge amount of experimenting. Something they found is having a bright video intro performs better than having a dark one. And this is especially important in shorts, where someone can move on to a new video with a single click of a finger. So if the footage you're using at the beginning of your shorts is very dark and there's really no way around that, at the very least just try and make it brighter or add brighter elements to it, maybe like text. Or if you do have full control of this, just make sure your scene is realistic, yet still light and bright. Next tip, if you don't like the idea of you can find a ton of copyright-free music to use in videos using the YouTube audio library. So in YouTube Studio, go to YouTube Audio Library, you'll find a crap ton of songs in here. You can play them by clicking on these little icons, find out which ones you like. When you find one you like, you can hover over it, click on this download button, that will give you the track which you can then use an editing program on your desktop. Add that music to your short, or you can send it to your mobile device and use an editing app like CapCut to add it to your short there. Next hack, so you can actually optimize your shorts far more than you might expect based on the short upload process on mobile. So once you create a short, you can actually go to your YouTube channel on desktop, find your short in the list of videos, then you can hover over it and click on this pencil icon. It'll take you to the short and you can actually edit a bunch of things. Firstly, you can add a description, and this is important because the algorithm actually looks at your description to help get an idea of what your short might be about. If you scroll down here to more advanced settings, and for some of you there might be a button here that you have to access the advanced settings, but if you scroll down here, there are a bunch of other things you can do as well. For example, you can add your short to a playlist, you can add tags to your short. For your long form videos, adding tags doesn't really do much, but I don't think there's been testing on shorts as to whether or not it does much. So I would give it a tier. I'd recommend you add your tags in. There's no harm that could come of it. And if you scroll down here further to category, you can actually click on this drop down here and select what category your short fits into, which again is going to give YouTube more information about your short, so hopefully it can fit to the right people. Another thing is you can also add hashtags to your shorts, which means if someone goes to that hashtag and clicks on it, they'll actually see a list of all the shorts that have been tagged. So if someone has that hashtag in their short, and one of their viewers clicks on it, and you also have that same hashtag in the description of your short might show up here, It's a bit of a double-edged sword though, and that leads to our next thing, which is you want the benefit of being seen in the hashtag shelf, so when viewers from other shorts or videos click on that hashtag, your content shows up. But you don't want your viewers clicking away from your videos and going to that shelf, because then they might go and find other people's videos, and you don't want that. You want them on your videos. So when you're adding hashtags, add them to the very bottom of your description, so it's as unlikely as possible that your viewers will actually click on those hashtags. Speaking of adding hashtags, I've seen a lot of people throw out these random numbers like, oh, you can only add 3 hashtags to your shorts. Oh, you can only add 15 hashtags. If we actually look at what YouTube have to say about this, they say if a video or playlist has more than 60 hashtags, there will be more each hashtag content, and over tagging may result in the removal of a video or from uploads or search. Now I've been testing adding 59 hashtags to a bunch of shorts and videos, and as long as those hashtags are very related to the video topic, it doesn't seem to be classified as over tagging because I haven't had any issues with the content being removed or not search. So at least at this stage, in my mind, there's no reason why you should do that. Next, you can actually schedule your shorts instead of posting them right away. So when you're creating a short on your phone, instead of uploading it as public, upload it as unlisted. Then you come to YouTube Studio, go to Content tab again, in this little drop down, you can change it from unlisted to schedule, and then you can pick the time and date that you want your shorts to actually be right. What time and date should you be uploading your shorts? Let's in YouTube Studio, come down to this tab, go to Analytics, then you go to Audience, then scroll down to this bar here, and basically the lighter purple these bars are, the more the viewers are online. So for me, for example, in this case, I can see that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are quite good times for me, because it's really time to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars of purple. I can also see that the times my viewers are most active are usually between 2 AM or 6 AM my time. So if I'm uploading shorts, I'm probably going to want to schedule them to go live at about 1 AM. So by the time the majority of my viewers come online, my shorts up there, there's a chance of it. Next tip, another really useful thing you can do here in YouTube Studio is again, you go to your short and then hover over it and click on this analytics icon and then go across to reach and scroll down, you'll see this little graph here. And this will actually show you where it is your shorts are getting their views from. So ironically, this short is actually not getting the majority of its views from the YouTube short. It's getting the majority of its views from browse features, you can see here, 45%. And something you might find is your shorts might not be getting views from the short feed either. They might be getting views from channel pages, browse, or even search. And if you see a lot of your shorts getting views from search, another interesting thing you can do is come down even further. On the right hand side here, you can actually see what search terms your viewers are entering into YouTube before they click the link. So for example, in this case, I might want to create a drinking the M&M potion at 3 AM short because 2.2% of my viewers search that in before clicking the short. But if you are getting the majority of your views from your shorts, from YouTube search, and you find any interesting search terms on here, you might want to create individual shorts for those search terms. Okay, so this particular short, you can see that it got 45% of its views from browse, meaning that people actually had to click on this short before they viewed it, unlike on their YouTube short showing up in the shorts shelf, scroll straight through to it. And so it can be beneficial to add a custom thumbnail to your short to maximize your click-through rate as much as possible. And the way you can do that is again by going to your studio, clicking on the pencil icon, and scroll down here. And normally in this section here, you'll see a little option that but you guys probably won't have that issue. The next shorts hack requires us to go back to the analytics of the individual short, stay on overview, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and here you'll see a graph that represents how long the viewers are watching for, and then come in here, figure out at what points in the video the viewers are clicking off the short, try to work out why it is that might trigger them to click off the short, and then just don't do that thing for future shorts. And the way you see where viewers are clicking off your short by using this graph is to look for dips and declines. For example, if I had a graph that looked like this, I'd really want to figure out what happened at this point and not do that again because as you can see, it caused me to lose a bunch of viewers. Next tip though is you might not want to do all of this stuff we just talked about from your desktop. Maybe you create, edit and upload everything directly on your phone. The cool thing is now you can actually access all these more advanced features that we talked about. All you have to do is click over here and go to your library, ship and sign in, then click on your videos. That'll take you to your videos, and then to get a lot of the options we've just been over, you can click on these 3 dots, and you can click on edit. You can see that lets us open up a description, add things to playlists, add tags, and a bunch of that good stuff. The next tip, because shorts are so easy to upload, there are a crap ton of people creating them, and because there are a crap ton of people creating them, standing out and being unique is an even bigger factor if you want your shorts to go viral. And so having some sort of X factor, something specific that people can recognize and remember you by, can be of Next tip, you should research other short form content platforms to get ideas for what styles and formats are working. Scroll through TikTok, scroll through Instagram Reels, figure out what kinds of videos, what styles of titles, what types of intros are working for those guys, and then you can often take those principles, apply them to your own shorts with your own kind of spin, and that often does way better than trying to guess at what your audience might want next. Next hack. Earlier we talked about how important retaining your viewers and maximizing your watch time is if you want your short to be promoted by YouTube. And one of the most simple things you can do to improve your retention is to make your short more stimulating by adding more pattern. In other words, changing up the scene, introducing new elements, or cutting to a new piece of footage frequently. And many of the best shorts on the platform introduce some sort of pattern interrupt every 2 to 3 seconds. Assuming, of course, you haven't just got one piece of footage that is incredibly engaging. There's a rough rule of thumb, nothing new is about having video in your short for at least 7 seconds. That's it. Next hack. So a lot of you guys want to repurpose your existing videos into YouTube shorts. The problem with this is that having an engaging intro hook is incredibly important. And if you're just taking a segment out of the middle of the video, it's a short, chances are the intro to that segment doesn't really grab people like a video. So a sneaky way to get around that is to just record a very short hook, kind of summarizing the short, kind of grabbing viewers, and then just add it onto the beginning of your repurposed clip. If you're really lazy, I've even seen creators using an AI voice to intro the beginning of their repurposed clip. For example,
my first wallbang lineup on the new Valorant map.
Lastly, some of you guys are creating YouTube Shorts content not because you want to become shorts creators, but because you want to promote your long-form content. So if we don't take into account the amount of time it will take to create this content, we just look objectively at what is the best type of content to create to content, how do you do it? Basically, what you want to do is, whatever your long form content is, condense it down into a video that's less than 60 seconds. And that might sound hard, but basically you're just creating a mini version or a highlights reel of your video and posting it as a short. And then at the end of that short, you can have a little call to action telling people to check out the link in the comments if they want to condense it down into a video that is less than 60 seconds. And that might sound hard, but basically you're just creating a mini version or a highlights reel of your video and posting it as a short. And then at the end of that short, you can have a little call to action telling people to check out the link in the comments if they want to see the full video. Then you want to add a comment with a link to the full video to your short and pin it so it's the first thing people see when they click on the comments section. But if you want to learn more ways to convert shorts viewers into long form viewers, check out the video on screen. In it, I talked to a guy who's done a ton of experimenting with this and has a shorts promotion method that has allowed him to turn long form pieces of content that were 10 out of 10s into 1 out of 10s in just a few days. Check it out.
Stay alert. It's clear. Grant us strength.
I'm starting up an Control the terminal and bring in the protector.
Blessing on you. All things must end. Watch yourselves. Killing spree. Blessings upon you. Choose a tyrant. Fear not, I am coming to help. Strange. The enemy is gone. I strike your heart. Fear not, I am coming to help. We must not delay. Sacrifice. I need assistance. Watch yourselves.
The Protector is armed, and with it,
Wind
our
on,
future is assured.
That was really impressive. You die.